Your 20s decide your 40s. Financial habits you need now. Your 20s feel like freedom, your first real paycheck, your first apartment, your first taste of independence. But here's the hard truth. The decisions you make with money in your 20s will shape the quality of your 40s. Most people treat their 20s as a time to figure things out later. The rich and financially smart do the opposite. They use their 20s to build a foundation that compounds over time. Because in money, time is either your greatest ally or your biggest enemy. Let's break down the financial habits that can turn your 20s into a launch pad and not a trap. Start investing early. Time is your superpower. In your 20s, you have something more valuable than money: time. Compounding, the process of earning returns on your returns, works like magic. The earlier you start, the less money you need to become wealthy. Let's put it in perspective. If you invest just $300 a month at a 10% annual return starting at 22, you'll have about $1.6 million by 60. If you wait until 32 to start, you'll have only $600,000. The difference isn't what you invested, it's when you invested. That's why the rich don't wait for the right time. They know the best time to start was yesterday, and the next best time is now. Even if it's just a small amount, consistency is key. Automate it. Forget it. Let time do the work. Live below your means, but above your excuses. One of the biggest traps in your 20s is lifestyle inflation. Spending more just because you earn more. You get a raise, you upgrade your phone. You get a promotion, you move into a bigger apartment. Soon, you're earning more but saving nothing. Rich people flip that script. They live below their means so they can invest the difference. They understand that looking rich and being rich are two very different things. If you spend every dollar you earn trying to impress people, you'll stay broke trying to keep up. Instead, spend with purpose, not impulse. The goal isn't to deprive yourself. It's to delay gratification long enough to build freedom. Build an emergency fund. Emergencies don't wait until you're ready. A medical bill, car breakdown, or job loss can wipe out months of progress if you're unprepared. That's why you need an emergency fund. 3 to 6 months of living expenses saved in a separate account. It's not an investment. It's insurance against panic. When you have a safety net, you make better financial decisions. You can invest confidently, take calculated risks, and avoid going into debt just to survive. Your 20s are about building stability, not living paycheck to paycheck. Kill high-interest debt fast. Debt is the silent killer of financial freedom, especially high-interest debt like credit cards and personal loans. Every dollar you owe in high-interest debt is a dollar that's working against you. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in the bottom. If you're carrying balances, attack them strategically. List all your debts. Pay off the highest interest rate first, the avalanche method. Keep making minimum payments on the rest. Avoid taking on new debt unless it's for education, business, or real estate that grows in value. The faster you get out, the faster you can start building real wealth. Develop multiple streams of income. Your job is important, but it shouldn't be your only source of income. In today's world, relying on one paycheck is risky. Layoffs happen, industries change, and opportunities evolve. Start building extra income streams now, while you have energy and time to experiment. It could be freelancing or consulting in your skill area, starting a small online business, investing in dividend stocks, creating digital products or content, learning high-demand remote skills. Even if your side hustle brings in just a few $100s a month, that's money you can reinvest. Your 20s are the best time to test, fail, and learn. By your 40s, those experiments can turn into empires. Invest in yourself first. Before you buy stocks, buy skills. The highest return investment you'll ever make is in yourself, your knowledge, health, and mindset. Learn about personal finance, business, technology, or investing. Take online courses, read books, and follow creators who challenge your thinking. The more valuable you become, the more opportunities open up. Every skill you master compounds your earning potential, just like money compounds interest. And remember, your 20s are also when you build habits that last for life. Learn discipline now, and it'll pay off forever. Build credit the smart way. Your credit score might seem boring, but it's a financial passport. It determines whether you can buy a car, get a home, or even qualify for a business loan. Start by using a credit card responsibly. Pay it off in full every month. Keep your utilization below 30% and never miss a payment. Good credit gives you leverage. Bad credit costs you thousands in interest over time. Don't ignore it, build it. Learn to budget like a boss. Budgeting isn't about restriction, it's about direction. You can't manage what you don't measure. The rich know exactly where their money goes, not because they're stingy, but because they're strategic. Use simple rules like the 50/30/20 method. 50% for needs, 30% for wants, 20% for savings and investments. Or automate it completely. Direct a percentage of your income into savings and investment accounts before you even see it. That way, your future self gets paid first. Money that's not tracked gets wasted. So take control early. Choose your friends wisely. Your environment shapes your financial destiny more than you think. If you surround yourself with people who live for weekends and impulse buys, that mindset rubs off. If you're around people who invest, plan, and talk about opportunities, that energy pushes you forward. In your 20s, choose your circle intentionally. Network with people who are ambitious, disciplined, and financially aware. Learn from them. Collaborate. Grow together. You can't soar with eagles if you're walking with pigeons. Think long-term, not luxury. It's tempting to chase status symbols in your 20s. Luxury clothes, designer gadgets, or flashy cars. But every dollar you spend showing off today could be a seed that grows into freedom later. The rich don't think in months, they think in decades. They ask, how will this decision look 10 years from now? Focus on assets, not appearances. Build foundations, not facades. If you spend your 20s planting seeds, your 40s will be a harvest. Conclusion, your future self is watching. Your 20s are not a waiting room for success, they're the blueprint. The habits you form now will determine whether your 40s are filled with stress or freedom. Start investing early. Live below your means. Build assets, not debt. Learn constantly. And protect your time and energy like they're gold, because they are. Every choice you make in your 20s echoes for decades. So choose wisely. Your future self, the 40-year-old you, is counting on it. That's the catch code.